Have we truly been to outer space? Most of us have been fascinated by the final frontier since childhood, gazing up at what we assume is boundless freedom. But what if the journey we thought we completed never actually took us out of Earth's reach? It's natural to look up towards the heavens with curiosity and in awe of the Most High's glorious creation. Full of beauty and mystery, there has been a calling to observe and explore its vast expanse. We've sent satellites and probes to explore and photograph our solar system, its inhabitants, and beyond. Our Voyager 1 probe, NASA's farthest and fastest object, was launched in 1977. In 2012, it became the first spacecraft to reach interstellar space, beyond our solar system. But as humans, have we ever really been to outer space? Like most topics dealing with space, the answer is debatable, depending on your perception. First is the exact point where space begins. Here are the facts. Most of the international community place the boundary of our inner atmosphere at something called the Kármán Line. This is where the air becomes so thin that a conventional aircraft would have to fly faster than orbital velocity to maintain that position. Essentially, this is where we switch from flying, aeronautics, to orbiting, astronautics. This point is 62 miles above sea level. The United States, NASA, the FAA, and the Air Force believe this barrier to be 50 miles up. American pilots earn their astronaut wings at this point. Above the Kármán Line is the thermosphere and the exosphere. The International Space Station, ISS, orbits in the lower layer of the thermosphere at around 250 miles up. The ISS is considered a spacecraft. If you were to take a regular classroom globe and place two stacked dimes on it, that would be the ISS's orbit. On that same scale, the Moon would be 30 feet away. The exosphere, the final layer, begins at about 435 miles, but the true influence of Earth reaches out far beyond that. Technically, to define Earth's atmosphere, you would have to reach out to the furthest point at which objects are gravitationally bound to the Earth. This region, called the Geocorona, extends approximately 391,000 miles out. That distance places the entire orbit of the Moon, which lies 239,000 miles away, inside Earth's atmosphere. So with this, we can easily conclude that we humans have traveled into inner space, but outer space has not yet been obtained. So, what's the holdup? We landed on the Moon in 1969. Why haven't we been beyond? The answer to that question isn't so simple. The truth is, the answer is steeped in misinformation, conspiracy, and personal belief. Instead of debating that, we'll stick to the undeniable facts, the immediate hazards of trying to travel any further. If you were to attempt outer space travel, here are just a very few immediate problems you need to overcome. It really boils down to propulsion, fuel, and weight. It takes an enormous amount of fuel and power to escape our inner atmosphere, where the gravitational pull is strongest. We see these difficulties play out publicly as the private sector, SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic, test their various systems. Simply lifting over 2,000 metric tons or 4.5 million pounds off the ground is an amazing feat in itself. Once you make it into interspace, there is a region called the Van Allen Belt that you have to safely transverse. It's a 2-hour journey through high doses of radiation. Luckily, the weight of the fuel tank and rocket boosters will be gone here, but you still continue to face the same core challenge. Once again, it's fuel and propulsion. And this is where things get interesting. The minimum speed required to truly break free of Earth's gravitational pull, what physicists call escape velocity, is roughly 25,000 mph. When you measure that against the speed of sound at sea level, you arrive at a fascinating number, Mach 33. That's 33 times the speed of sound. Coincidence? Or is the key to escaping our planet encoded with the highest esoteric number? If this speed isn't obtained, then constant thrust is necessary to escape Earth's influence. And if Earth's vast grip extends out 391,000 miles, the equivalent of circling the Earth nearly 16 times, you can easily see how fuel and propulsion become a challenge. Remember, there are no gas stations in space. In the grand picture of space exploration, we have yet to truly leave the nursery. We are still crawling around in Earth's extended gravitational grip, attempting to learn how to walk. This has been a condensed look at the actual limits of our ascent. Drop your facts, thoughts, and beliefs about traveling into outer space in the comments below. Let's keep this knowledge and truth shuttle going.